What's up, good people? It is your girl, and it's been a minute. And so, what you see is my bed. And so, what had happened was, I was minding my business on Facebook Marketplace, and I ran across a video that this woman had of her storage unit with totes of yarn. And I said, wow. And I said, well, let me go over here and see, because, you know, if you know, you know. If you've been crocheting for any amount of time, you know that sometimes these little places that sell yarn and totes in storage areas may or may not pan out to be great. But this one, y'all, I hit the mother load. So I only had $50 on me. I was very, you see this old yarn? I was very vehement about not taking a lot of money because, yeah. Mind you, I only had $50. I only had $50. I only had $50. This is what $50 got me. Now, yes, Vanna White, Lion Brand, and I got some fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, like, you know, some is like a full, you know, full on, a nice amount of fabric. And some are like fat quarters. And then, look at the retail on these books. This one's $23. This one, $7.95. This one has no price. Oh, yes it does. $14.99, $15. And she just gave them to me. She said, do you want these? I said, are you sure? I said, again, I'm not lying. All I have is $50. She said, well, I'm not really trying to make a big money off of this, because she said, I don't crochet. So I don't know what the going price is for yarn. I said, well, right now, depending on where you go, like Michael's is $3, if you buy loops and threads, regular 4-ply acrylic is like $3.60-something. Walmart Red Heart is like $3.77. I said, so you let me know what you want to do. I mean, 1-pounders. This is old Bernay cotton. Sugars and cream cotton. Oh, these are old cotton yarn. But it doesn't, and let me say this, it doesn't smell. None of the yarn. This is old TLC. This stuff does not smell at all. It doesn't smell. These are patents. Remember the old patent yarn? And it doesn't smell. None of it. None of it. None of it. I didn't want woolies, but I'll mix it with, I'll definitely mix it for a sweater. But look at this, $50. $50. This was a blessing to run into her and met a new friend. She became a new friend. I just, you know, sometimes when you go sight unseen and you meeting up with people, you like, but I didn't feel, you know, honey, I'm coming with the Lord. I don't be playing. I prayed before I left out of here to meet up with her. But, you know, when you go sight unseen to places like this and, you know, you're meeting up with people, you don't know what to expect. But when I tell you, as a matter of fact, she's a cop. And she buys units all the time. And so I told her, I said, I need to learn how to do that. She said, absolutely, I'll teach you. You know, you have to just be careful when you're buying storage units. You know, you have to really look, because you can't see the stuff. You just have to buy it sight unseen. And sometimes you get duped and sometimes you don't. She said, but we're in the lower part of Texas. She traveled to the upper part of Texas and got this stuff. And I mean, this woman had all kinds of crafts: stamps, fabric, books, buttons, zippers. She has boxes on boxes of fabric. So if you live in Texas, if I were you, I'm just saying, these people, when you find them, some people, like I said, it's sketchy. Some people are out to try to scam you, but you just have to really, and I prayed, I did. When I saw it, I said, God, let her be honest and truthful with what she's selling. And when I tell you she's got, I left with her having 10 clear storage bins of yarn. And other people are coming to get theirs. Because, I mean, and she's really not asking. She's asking for like maybe $10 a container. And the storage containers, the little small plastic bins, and I didn't even have this stuff. I forgot to bring my bags. And she just started loading it up in my car in bags. She put it in her own bags and started loading it up in my car. So yeah, this is everything that I got for $50, 50. I got all of this, including those books and the little quarters of fabric, for $50. Amazing, amazing. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. You know, when you go with with an honest heart, you know, God will look out for you. I'm just telling you. All right, y'all. Peace.